Welcome to another Pokemon video where today we're going to be visiting some singles battles, not doubles for once, because 1, I'm tired of the same Pokemon being seen every single time in double battles, and 2, I figured I may as well bump up my rank since I'm master rank already in the double battles. So, for our singles team today, we're going to be very annoying. We're going to use a classic Umbreon. You know, who doesn't love a good Eeveelution? But if you see Umbreon, you know it's going to have Leftovers, Toxic, Foul Play, Protect, and Wish, essentially burning down the opposing Pokemon. Aside from Umbreon, we also have a Mimikyu with Bright Powder. So of course, not only is Disguise a way to break through it also has Substitute. Bright Powder of course is just a cheeky way that maybe we get a lucky dodge or whatever every now and then. Otherwise, you have your pretty standard Goldengo with Ursaluna as well. Ursaluna just a powerhouse dealing with whatever comes at it. Dragonite as well with E-Speed can do a lot of damage with that Choice Band. And of course you have a typical Fluttermane with a Ground, Terra, and Terra Blast. This is mainly to deal with stuff like an opposing Qianpao or an opposing Heatran, which are normally very dangerous for the Fluttermane. So, let's go into the world of singles battles. Alright, our first victim for today will be Isiro with, oh would you look at that, a Qianpao, but also a Ting-Lu Fluttermane, Water Ogerpon, Ursaluna of his own Blood Moon of course, and a Roaring Moon. I mean, leading with our Umbreon could be pretty good here. The only issue would be, of course, the Qianpao into it, right? But here's my thinking. Umbreon leads. If he goes Qianpao and he has like a Sacred Sword or something, I can go into Fluttermane. I then have the surprise Ground Terror onto that. That Ursaluna is something that I'm very concerned about. So, you know what? Let's fight fire with fire. If he brings an Ursaluna of his own, I'll bring an Ursaluna of my own. Alright, Isiro sends out the Ting-Lu as a lead. Ooh, this would be great for a poison right about now. Vessel of Ruin lowers my special attack. Well, it's a good thing Toxic or Poison scales off of max HP, right? I don't think I need to go Terra here, right? Ooh, it could have... Would you have Body Press? I may need to go Terra Poison. There is a concern of him having a ground type move, but I think I might survive it. Ting-Lu isn't that strong. I think I can Toxic it for now. I can Protect and Wish on the following turns as well. I should be faster than it too, so I can at least get this off first, even if he does somehow like get a crit or something against me. Poison, step 1, complete. Stealth Rocks. Ooh, okay, setting up, I see. Now the question is, do you go for another setup, or do you start going on the offensive, or do you switch out? If he switches out, I could poison something new here, or he could go for... Would he set up spikes as well? Rocks and spikes. Because if he does set up for another turn, I can go into Ursaluna. It does mean... The Stealth Rocks do mean that I essentially don't have a Sash on Fluttermane, but hopefully I won't be needing it. Alright, let's switch out our Umbreon, aka our Blackie. I always found it funny that was its Japanese name. Oh, it's a black Pokemon, just call it Blackie. Yeah, we take some damage from Stealth Rocks, that's fine. Whirlwind, oh, so it's gonna be one of these. Alright, well, let's see who gets dragged in then. Maybe we just get our Umbreon again. It is? Yep, it's our Umbreon. Welcome back. Alright. Well, I mean, that's not too bad. We just burn a turn of his Toxic, right? I mean, if he's just gonna keep on spamming Whirlwind, we can... honestly, if this is the path you want to take, I am fine with it. I will stall this out. I don't feel as bad about Toxic cheesing you if you were gonna hazard raw cheese me. I don't know if that's a cheese, but you know what I mean. Earthquake. Ooh. Wait, Earthquake? It's interesting that they use Earthquake when they saw Umbreon, so they probably don't have Body Press, right? They had Rocks, they had Earthquake, they had Whirlwind, and something else. But they have Ruination, maybe? But do I switch out? If I switch back into Ursaluna, what's stopping him from just going Earthquake again? If he does an Earthquake, then I have Vacuum Wave, so essentially, I'll have a good move no matter what on the following turn. Either he Earthquakes now and gets some chip damage, or he Whirlwinds again, and if Fluttermane comes in, I have Moonblast. Yes, it's gonna be reduced damage because of the Vessel of Ruin nonsense, but let's see. Earthquake. Alright, we should be okay. Yeah, we take about 50-ish damage. He gets very low with Poison, and a Vacuum Wave should... Ooh, Citrus Berry. But, I mean... would a Vacuum Wave get a KO here? It is super effective. Hopefully he doesn't switch into... Oh no, even if he does switch into Fluttermane, Vacuum Wave will still hit because of Mind's Eye. We go first, and... yeah, it does not do a lot. And it's Ruination. Ooh, that does cut our HP in half. But his poison will tick him down, and one more turn and that will be gone. And Vacuum Wave should get a KO now as well. But do I make a big brain play? I think he's gonna stay in, so I'll Vacuum Wave. I was gonna say, what if I Blood Moon, and if he switches out, I just do huge damage on whatever comes in. But that's fine though. Ogerpon comes in next. Let's see. Ooh. Horn Leech, Ivy Cudgel. I do not want to use a Terror for this because it goes first no matter what, right? I would just be dying here on the spot. So, let me at least get some chip damage in with Vacuum Wave. Because there's no way I outspeed this. A little bit of damage there and Ivy Cudgel will KO us, right? Yeah. And send in Umbreon, right? And then just go for a Toxic here. I don't think it has anything good. I mean, it has Horn Leech to heal itself back up, but I think we'll be okay. It's Toxic. Let's see if he Spiky Shields. No. Oh, Substitute. Oh. Ogerpon, Singles Ogerpon's built differently. Also, it does move before us. We should at least break through that sub with a foul play, right? I hope. Yep, there's Horn Leech. How much does this do? 188? Oh, 70-ish. Oh, that was... Honestly, 70-ish from a crit isn't that bad. He's gonna heal back up, not to full, but... If this breaks the... sub, then... Yes, perfect. We can Wish, because we need to heal up, because... 2 more Horn Leeches will get a KO, even though that was a crit. I mean, in theory, I could also Protect as well. Actually, yeah, let's get our leftover recovery. It's methodical, it's slow, but it's the way to go. Horn Leech, right? Yep. We can Wish, so we will heal up back to nearly full. So we should go down to 80, we should go back... Yeah. We should get net positive HP gain. Sub, I'm fine with this, because you are cutting your own HP. And I think you lose more HP in the long run, even when you Horn Leech, right? And now we go foul play. Now we just have to make sure he doesn't get a crit. We then break Sash, yeah. Horn Leech. There we go. That only did about 40-ish. He's not going to heal up a lot. And foul play. This will break sub. So now he's in a loop, right? Now... He can't really damage me, and the moment he doesn't use sub, I will Toxic him. But he'll pack up to full. Alright, now we Toxic. He's forced to sub here, or else he gets Toxiced. And, yeah, and then it's just really good for us. Wish, Protect, Toxic. That is our loop. If he ever subs, we foul play. Yep, there's sub. We just have to be very careful that we don't misplay this ourselves. Oh, it has... Oh, you also have a way to stall out. I mean... I'm saying that I should try and Toxic the whole time to try and get him low, right? But I think he knows that whenever he has the chance to sub, he has to... Or whenever he doesn't have a sub up, I will Toxic. So I think I should start using foul play. Because I think he subs here again, so I just straight up go for this. Break it immediately. Yeah. Until he eventually cannot sub anymore. I have to try and predict when he goes for Synthesis instead of this. And that is when I should use Toxic. Singles battles, you love to see it. Does he sub again? Yeah. I think when he gets below half health, I think here is where he uses Synthesis, because he sees that he's at low health. If he subs again, he won't be able to do it one more time. So I think this is a Synthesis turn. I think this is where I can use Toxic. I'm gonna read you like a book. Yep. There we go. Synthesis, you heal back up to full, but now you're on the clock. Oh, Umbreon. This is why you are one of the 2 champion, or not champions, but the cover Pokemon for Pokemon LOL XD, Gale of Darkness. Or Colosseum, rather. Actually, both. Alright, now he just goes for subs, right? He either subs or he starts going for the attack. Yeah, Ivy Culture. He's just gonna go all out for the KO now. 70 damage. I can Wish. There we go. That does a lot of damage as well. I can Wish now. I can then Protect. And I should survive. This also should put him below 25, so he can't... I mean, he can sub, but if he subs, he dies to poison anyway, so... honestly, I'll just Protect this turn. I won't take extra damage from Ivy Cudgel. I mean, he could Synthesis this turn, I just realized, so... Yeah, that's fine. Let's see, that probably doesn't KO, but yeah. He will probably go down on the following turn, unless he uses Synthesis. But if he does, then that just gives me a free turn to Protect, or free turn to Wish. Ivy Cudgel shouldn't KO me. Yep, does 60. I will heal all of that back up and more on the following turn because I can Protect. So I can get that Wish to come true. And I think he does go down on this turn here, right? Yeah, there we go. Look at that Umbreon essentially taking out 2 Pokemon. Like the poison damage on that Ting-Lu did do a lot of work. And this is Roaring Moon. He does still have a Terra. Photosynthesis, I assume attack? Speed. Ooh, it is faster than us now. Well, I mean, we can always just protect here. Get a little bit of HP back. Oh, not a little. A lot of HP back thanks to leftovers as well as Wish. And Terra Flying, maybe? But in singles, maybe they run something different. Let's see. Still Terra Flying. Still vulnerable to poison. Let's see. Acrobatics. Ooh, Acrobatics is also an option. Yeah, just go for straight pure damage. Do we Foul Play or do we try and Toxic? Let's see. Let's go Toxic. I think we survive this next turn. Right? I mean, Terra boosted. Yeah, we survived. Look at that. That was a crit and that did only half our health. Not even half. It was just under half. That is stab. Stab from the Terra boost. That is boost to energy. That is acrobatics boost from having the item consumed. And that is not even enough to get a 2-8 KO on us. I can protect now. I can honestly wish again because even if he does get a crit, that doesn't KO us. That is wild from this Umbreon. Acrobatics, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I don't think this KOs, right? Yeah. We wish, we protect. Jirachi, the Wish Pokemon, eat your heart out. We have Umbreon here. And it's not a lot of damage, that poison, but it's good work anyway. And yeah, I think he realized that there's no way. Umbreon is just the unbreakable wall. A battle against Lipton. Ooh, I love your iced tea. Scizor, Bullet Punch, Breloom, Spore, Mach Punch, Swords Dance. I'm seeing a lot of issues here. I could have Umbreon again, but the issue is that ground types, like I would need to go Terra Poison, right? Because of close combat, Mach Punch and whatnot. But I need to make sure that there is no Blood Moon Ursaluna for Earth Power or something, right? I cannot Toxic the Scizor. That is an issue. I mean, I could bring in my Ursaluna and have that deal with it. But again, there is that issue of close combats and whatnot. I need to have Goldengo in the back for Spores, I think. Let me lead with Ursaluna. Have Goldengo in the back. Dragonite, maybe? Let's bring Dragonite, yeah. Alright, but let's see. They lead with... Scizor. I mean, this is okay for us, right? We can just go Earth Power here, no? This is normally like leftovers, bulky Scizor, right? I wonder if he tries to set up a Swords Dance. Or does he just straight up close combat me? I think I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna just go pure Earth Power. Knockoff. Oh, knockoff for my Assault Vest. I mean, that's okay. It doesn't really matter right now in this matchup because it is a physical attacker. But we do almost get a KO. Ooh. Alright, I wonder if it doesn't have close combat then. The fact that it used that. Knockoff of all things. But the fact that it is that low. It's in range maybe of a Choice Band E-Speed KO even. Well now, he doesn't have a flying type in the back. Ooh, he does have Rotom. I think I'm gonna get a Blood Moon here. It's not very effective, but it should at least still get a KO if we get a chance to move. Is this gonna be Levitate Rotom? In which case, I still hit this. Yes, it is. Like a book. Like a book. Blood Moon, does it get a KO? It does not, but it gets it very low. And that is a berry that it is going to eat, but I mean, Hyper Voice still should do a lot here. This has Hydro Pump. This is Rotom Wash, yes? It's a washing machine, yes, it has Hydro Pump. I mean, we could bank on a miss, but at the same time, I could go into Dragonite, or I could stay and Terra Normal Hyper Voice. Yeah, Terra Normal doesn't seem that bad at all. I don't have Assault Vest anymore, that's my only concern. So maybe I do switch out. Yeah, let's switch into Dragonite. We have Multiscale, we can tank this hit pretty well. We can then E-Speed, which should get a KO onto the Rotom. Maybe he misses Hydro Pump as well. He does not miss it. Yeah, that does not a lot of damage. We resist, we have Multiscale. So we know Rotom is low. We know that Scizor is low. Do we E-Speed or do we go for a crazy Outrage? I'm feeling wild. Let's Outrage. Wait, hang on. Would you have... Does this Rotom outspeed me and does it have... Okay, no, it doesn't outspeed me. That means that should get a KO. And now we just let Dragonite do its thing. Let it run rampant. He has no fairy... Well, I mean, He could have Terra Fairy, but he has no Fairy type that I know of right now, so this is guaranteed damage on everything that comes in now. Choice Band means it's going to do a lot of damage as well. And this is Roaring Moon. Yes. Oh, this is a Dragon type move, right? Breaking Swipe. No booster energy. Oh, that's interesting. You can't even Terra in between Outrage turns. So this is probably Breaking Swipe, but maybe we go first since it didn't have booster energy. Oh, my brother. Also going to use Outrage. But yeah, that's going to be super effective. But we know that he's locked into this now. I mean, we could use Vacuum Wave, but Vacuum Wave is not that strong, right? Yeah, let's do it anyway. I don't think we go down to another Outrage, so... Vacuum Wave? Maybe I should have done this all the way around. Maybe I should have gone like Blood Moon first and then Vacuum Wave, because this probably doesn't KO me, but it's gonna do a follow-up attack. I should have done it the other way around. I should have gone Blood Moon first. It would be like the opposite now, and then I just Vacuum Wave to finish it off. I may as well just do this for a bit of chip damage then, I suppose. Get it down to about a third health. My only solace is that now it gets confused. Unless it has a Lumberry, this is gonna be interesting. 1 full health Goldengo versus 2 half health Pokemon on his side. No Lumberry. Okay, so there's a chance. And against 2 physical attackers with Rocky Helmet, Goldengo might stand a chance here actually. Terra Water is also crazy good for us. He shouldn't have anything super effective against me. Do I Thunder Wave or do I... The thing is, I'm worried about Make It Rain and lowering my attack, so I'll just Thunder Wave for now. Maybe he hits himself in confusion. I absolutely should have gone Blood Moon first though. But hey, at least I'm making it interesting by throwing on purpose. That's what I'm doing. We are showing our Terra first. I don't know if that means he's also going to Terra and we're faster, or if that means he's not going to Terra. But going Water is pretty safe. I don't see him having anything super effective against us. We know he doesn't have Breloom, so there's no like Seed Bomb or anything. He is faster. He's still confused though. Touch yourself. There we go. And the Thunder Wave also means that you are slower now, so we will go first. With Hex, we will get a KO. Or at least a lot of chip damage onto a Scizor in the back. Not very effective, but it'll do bonus damage. Yep, Hex goes first, since you're slower, and there we go. Now, the question is, this Scizor, do we bother with a Thunder Wave Hex combo? Or do we just go double Make It Rain? Trying to outspeed him won't matter because he has bullet, but he's so low. I think Make It Rain KOs. I need to make sure that this, because if this doesn't KO, then but we'll try out. I mean, we always have Recover. He'll die from Rocky Helmet chip damage as well. But he has a Terra. Maybe he goes Terra into something that makes Make It Rain neutral damage. It's probably going to be Steel though for extra stab. Hang on a second. You'll Wing Beat. I don't think this KO. This is double Rocky Helmet damage to you. And yeah, this is perfectly fine. Yeah, he's gonna die to Rocky Helmet chip damage. That's 2. And I think that's a KO. I didn't even get to attack you. You KO'd yourself, my fool. My fool? You fool. See, me messing up my order of attacks with Ursaluna was all just for the show. A battle against Peter. Peter? Wow, Lois, this is like the time I played Pokemon. Oh, that's a horrible Peter Griffin impression. But, okay, more importantly though. Grafai, Bramblegast, Flamigo. Flamigo in singles is interesting. I don't know what other ability it would have other than Co-Star. But there's also Pawmot, Quaquaval, and Cerulege. I don't know about bringing my Umbreon unless I have to go Terra Poison, right? They have so many possibilities for fighting types. So I'll try and bring it anyway. Let's bring in the Mimikyu. In fact, let's lead with the Mimikyu. Let's go all out annoying. Mimikyu plus Umbreon for the ultimate stall combo. And in the back, let's have Dragonite. Because I think going Terra Normal might be a good counter for that Cerulege, depending on what it's going to try and do. Peter sends out Grafai. Are you going to try and trick me? Like literally use the move Trick. That would be very annoying. I do not want to be tricked at all. Maybe a Dragonite wouldn't mind picking up a choice scarf or a choice item. But I'm assuming it's a choice item, right? It could be something really bad. You have Prankster after all. You don't need the choice scarf. Yeah, let's go Dragonite. Please don't give me something like a Flame Orb. Oh no, it's knockoff. Okay, that's fine. I don't longer have a choice. Oh, it's Poison Touch. Poison Touch, not Prankster. Alright, well, I don't have Choice Band anymore at least, but I mean, he does have Flamigo as a switch in now, so even though I can Earthquake here, I'm gonna Outrage. I think he might switch out here. Poison Jab? Oh no, he's staying in. He's faster than us as well. Okay, but it's fine though. Outrage does get a KO. With Rocky Helmet too. Ooh. Well, I mean, it's kind of like we're trading 1 for 1, right? I lose my Dragonite for this, and you lose your Grafaiai. I assume you're going to send out a Pokemon that is faster than Dragonite, so it is Pawmot as well. Yeah, this will be faster than me probably, so it gets some chip damage in. It'll be wild if we move before you, and we get some extra damage out of this. Okay, no, Ice Punch. I mean, now that Grafaiai is off the table, crit by the way, not that it was necessary, he doesn't have a poison type to switch into to absorb a toxic, so also we have just straight up Play Rough. Maybe we just do this. Play Rough, we don't need a curse, I think. Let's just go for a damaging attack right off the bat. He might go Terra here, but I mean we have 1 turn of Disguise, so we can tank 1 hit. I want to see the speed on this as well, the speed comparison, see who moves first. Because maybe I can get off a sub as well. He is going to Terra. I assume this is to get rid of your fighting type so that Play Rough doesn't do a lot of damage, but let's see. Terra Flying. Let's see. We are faster than you. We do not get a KO though. Thunder Punch. Tell me you missed because of my thing. Oh, he is so mad. He missed because of, what is it called? Bright Powder. 10% chance to miss. Alright, now we just Play Rough again. We know we're faster. We know we do enough. Well, there's a chance we miss as well, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. But now we Play Rough. And yeah, we do not miss. We are better than your Pawmot. And then let's see what comes in next. We have a Curse, and then honestly we can just finish him off a very cruel way. Curse, Sub, Poison, Toxic. It's so over for him. Also, we can just Play Rough this again, right? It's a fighting type. He can't Terra to avoid his typing. We go first as well. We do so much damage. Low sweep. Yeah, we're faster. We win this. I mean, oh, our speed does fall. Hang on a second. But I mean, we have a lot of health still. I'll save my Terra in case Umbreon needs to go for Terra Poison. We can get a quick surprise. Oh my. Well, I'm gonna need to use my Terra on Umbreon. Because here's what I'm thinking. He sees Dark type. He goes, oh, Low Sweep. Low Sweep is super effective. And then, boom, Terra Poison. Weren't expecting this, were you? And then I have Foul Play. Please work. But yeah, I think this should be okay. Yeah, there's no way you do enough damage to take out an Umbreon in 1 hit. I wonder if you've Choice Banded as well, maybe. Maybe that's why that got the KO. Oh, no, it can't be Choice Banded. He used Low Kick and then Acrobatics. What is your item? Focus Sash? Low Sweep because he saw a fighting type? Yep. That is why we saved our Terra for this. And then we Foul Play. Perfect. Shout out to Mimikyu. Dodging attacks left and right. Well, not really left and right, but the 1 attack. And then just having Disguise eat the other one. That is definitely an arguable win though. Well, let me think. Let's say I didn't dodge that 1 attack, right? We outspeed Pawmot both turns, so we would have our Disguise broken. Flamigo comes in, we go first with Play Rough, we get it low. We already have our Disguise broken. He doesn't need to Low Kick to break it. He just goes Acrobatics straight up and gets a KO. And then yeah, the same thing. I just bring an Umbreon. I go Terra Poison, Foul Play, Insta KO. Yeah. Even though we got a lucky dodge, it didn't matter. And there you have it. That is just a taste of the power of this very possibly annoying, stallish like team of singles. I will say it's nice every now and then to visit singles battles just to freshen things up a bit, you know. It's very easy to get into the same routine of doubles battles. And also, like, how often would you see a Mimikyu or an Umbreon? Especially an Umbreon. I know Mimikyu was used a couple of times as a Trick Room setter in doubles, but I mean, Umbreon is rarely seen, right? Honestly, I would highly recommend trying out singles yourself sometimes. But otherwise, that is it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. As always, if you did, consider liking and subscribing. And until next time, bye-bye.